But this is Bloodbark, a new-ish, within the last week or two, indie horror game from Itch. Looks like the trees bleed. Bloodbark, you know? Let's see. Day 1. Uh-huh. Oh, there we go. My job had never been in such high demand. A new exotic kind of tree had been discovered, and its price was sky high. The blood diamonds of the forest. Good morning, forest. I found one of those trees further ahead. Well, this is a nice little walk. How do I swing the axe? Is this it? It would be best if I focus my time on just chopping those down. Oh. Oh! Whoa. Okay. I have to get in the middle. Boom! Oh, I missed. Okay, so you do have to get in the middle. Noted. What would be... That would be the last chunk. I'll put it with the rest of the cabin and rest until tomorrow. Wow, what an easy day. We chopped down one tree. Well, first off, we're carrying it back like we're Kratos. But outside that, we chopped down one tree, and we're like, we're good. We're good for the day. Ignore the fact that there's blood coming out of it, though. Or it's red at the very least. Is there a run button? No. Must have been some drunk idiot. Oh, yeah. The forest is next to a public park. It wouldn't surprise me if someone had crashed their car. Not my problem. What a dick. Alright. There we go. And now for a well-deserved rest. There's no door on your house? Oh yeah, you deserve to die. Day 2. The forest is a community. The trees use their roots to warn each other of potential dangers. They send nutrients to the trees in need and to those that can fight back the threat. Their sap becomes dense, overflowing with resources. That's how they do it. Wouldn't we be the threat, then? Because, like, we're chopping them down? That was the only tree I knew about. There must be some more. I just need to find a route. What is this? Caution tape? I bet if I break that rope, no one will notice. Oh, it's not caution tape. It's... Yeah, no one will notice. We could have just, like, ducked under it. But it's fine. Let's just break it down with reckless abandon. That's cool. It still looks like caution tape from a distance until you get really close. This is oddly satisfying. Wow, we are like assholes. Like, we're just cutting down random ropes in the forest. No wonder the trees are probably mad at us. All in a hard day's work. Oh, what the hell? Is this sap? Tastes like blood. Tastes. Don't judge me. They warned me about this, but I didn't think it would be so real. Alright. Let's get that blood on my face, because I'm weird like that. Alright, last chunk for the day. Last. We only cut down one tree. It's like, for the day. My shirt is ruined. I look like a serial killer. You are. A tree killer. How do I get out of here? How did I get in here? This way. Hello? Trees? Alright. I'm sorry, the game made me do it. To think this wood is worth so much. Why? Just because it is red? Or is it due to the ones that have to go fetch it? It's hard to understand the rich. Well, it was leaking blood. Very clearly leaking blood. It looked like there was brains on the inside, which means you're probably killing a living creature, which means you're a pile of shit, and you should go to hell. You know? Okay. It got really quiet. Howdy, Tom. How you doing, man? Alright, let's go. Okay. Let's go in here where we have no protection because there's no door on the house. Day 3. As some trees fall, some trees stand. Some plants are able to evolve during their lifetime. They change their characteristics, shaping themselves, deepening on their surroundings. They knew the sound of my axe. How about you get your crazy asses out of my, what are those people doing here? Have they been filming while I slept? They're a news crew. Hit them. I should go and tell them a few things. Hi! You are the lumberjack, they hired? Yes, I am. And you are the creeps who were filming my cabin while I slept? Can you go away now? Tell me, are you aware of the dangers surrounding the bloodbark trees, which you have been hired to chop down? Yes, I have been warned of the threats this trees suppose. Their cognitive effects, which, as you may know, include visual and auditive illusions lead those who fell the trees to believe they are killing a man instead of a tree. Some experts believe this is a survival mechanism that exotic species has developed to survive deforestation. What do you think about this? I've just been hired to cut down trees. I haven't been hired to talk to you. Trees are smart, but not that smart. It's not like they understand why we chop them down. And if you do know the effects of these trees, what made you accept this job? They pay a lot, and there's not many places a lumberjack who can't use machinery could work with a living wage. If I start seeing things, I'll just know it's the trees. If I remember what they do, their tricks won't work on me. That's an interesting philosophy. Thanks for allowing us to ask you those questions. Have a nice day. Okay, Craig, that's enough. Cut. So, are you leaving now? No, asshole. You almost ruined our footage. We'll film more trees as background footage, and then we'll leave. Keep on rolling, Craig. Hit her! Did I get a trophy? Hit him! Alright. Well, I guess we're, going. There must be more Bloodbark trees on yesterday's path. Okay. So that thing popped up, but, like, the Itch.io doesn't have, like, trophies, right? So, was that something they, like, put into the game if you click to try to take out the lady? Wait, what's over here? Because that's pretty funny. Oh, shit. That man just... That dark figure just grew into a tree. That's not good. Last chunk. This has to be like, okay, so like the trees trying to potential, my head hurts, my hands are shaking. The trees being on your ass aside, this has to be like the easiest job. Like, not that cutting down a tree is easy, but you cut down one tree and then you're done for the day. In three swings, you cut down one tree and then you're just done. Maybe accepting this job was not a great idea. Why do I feel guilt? It's just a tree. It's never just a tree. And maybe it's because it was like a dude and then it like morphed into a tree and then you cut it down. Alright, we'll just make our way back. Hopefully, nothing bad happens. There is no sprint button in this game, or at least it hasn't been introduced yet. So that's always a comforting sign. You are the tree? Well, that sucks. It's not real. It's not real. Okay, we're good. It's just the trees. See, we're good, guys. It's all good. Day 4. It is almost uncanny the way they accept death. the way they fall without resistance. The forest used their deaths as a warning, a sign that I should stop. But we will never stop. This game is, like, really easy to, like, click. It's really easy to, like, accidentally click off of. I just figured out how to full screen it, though, for the people that can see it on full screen. So if it just, like, all of a sudden didn't have borders or something, I figured out how to do that. It may have already not had it. I didn't really see, but I was able to figure that out. Yay us. Alright. Because when I opened up the game, they didn't have the full screen the game option up top. I think it was like hidden. Hit it. You think you're gonna stop me? You can't stop the inevitable. I need a lumberyard tree cutting simulator. Probably exists. Don't fuck with me, tree. Tree! I guess we have to go this way. I was gonna try to chop it down. You know, I mean, it was. I mean, it wasn't working at all. But like, I had faith. Gotta have faith. The faith. The faith. That's a big tree. I'm trying to figure out how he carries this back in like one go. Unless it's saying, I think, okay, so maybe when it fades out, you are just like taking the last piece. That's why he always says it's the last chunk, because he's like breaking it up, which is what you're piling. That could be it. I just thought we were just carrying the tree like Kratos. One week and I'm gone. Okay. Okay. It's just a tree, guys. It's just a tree. Nothing to worry about. Last one, finally. Yeah. Okay, so that's what's going on. I really, really need a break. You need a therapist is what you need, for sure. Shouldn't you, like, go after the people who are, like, paying me to do this? Don't go after me. I'm just an innocent man trying to make a living. Right? Granted, I know what's going on here, so it doesn't make me any less of a pile of shit than the people who hired me to do it. Because I agreed to it. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't be going after the source, because if you go after the source, which is the owners of the company, then nobody will be cutting your trees down because there'll be nobody to hire anybody. You gotta think higher. That's all I'm saying. It's so quiet. Doop. That was a big tree. Alright. Well. Day 5. Their sense of cooperation is immaculate. 1,000 brains in unison. They are not like us. Kendrick Lamar reference. They are better. Just use hemp. There you go. I don't think they're making weed, but I can't sleep. I guess I'll go for a walk with my trusty axe. Everybody goes for a walk with their axe. Now, people on TikTok can't see the axe, but trust me, I'm carrying an axe. Can I cut this down now? If not, I'll go back to where I was. Just trying to... I'll give it 2 more tries, and then we'll walk to the right path. Alright. Well, we tried. Are we going back to that tree? I think there's someone up there next to the bathrooms. There was bathrooms? Is that a car? Okay. Another tree. Where? It looks so human. They are getting better. It's just the trees. Is that not like... Hey! What do you think you're doing? You think you can spray paint my walls? Their lies are each time more believable. It felt extremely real. We are totally going to accidentally kill someone. It felt extremely real. Alright, relax. You are getting paranoid. It's just the trees. It's just the trees. Or we killed someone. Maybe all the trees are people. Maybe we're just out here killing people because at one point that person did grow into a tree. So maybe we're just out here on a murder spree and we don't even know it. Maybe that's why the trees have blood squirting from them, like no tomorrow. At one point, one had like a brain on the inside. It's creepy. Are you real? I think so. All right, let's make our way downtown. So I'm not convinced. I mean, granted that lady was interviewing us on the trees and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not convinced we're not just killing people and not realizing it. We could have potentially killed the reporter for all we know. We don't know who we're killing. It could be trees though, or we could be piling bodies up top. All right, that's easy. All right. Day 6. Red upon red. To my eyes, it's just bodies piling up. How was I supposed to tell the difference? That's what I'm saying. Okay. I'll just stay in here. I'll stay in here. They were trees. They were all trees. I didn't kill anyone. Stop lying. Stop lying. I'll stay in here. Day 7. They reshaped my brain, my inner workings. Can a plant take away your humanity? I was lost in that forest, but then you found me. Okay. Hello? I really need a day of rest. Yesterday was horrible. I need a walk. Oh, we're fucked, yo. I love how the game seems to have built-in trophies, or maybe Itch.io added a trophy system? I really don't know. That'd be cool if they did. I don't even know if you guys can see it. I may just sound like a psychopath. Alright, let's head to the right here. Not much Bloodbark trees over here, because this is where the car drove through. I could sneak out of the park. There might be some outside. Yeah. What does that say? Bloodbark Forest, stay away, detour, detour. They didn't stay away and I hit their car with an axe. The park is empty. Only the trees are watching. And people are scared of them? Are people scared of them? Probably. Shut up! Shut up! Get out of my head! Dude, it's Kratos. It's not true. It can't be true. I didn't kill anyone! The police found the suspect wielding an axe. Due to his sudden and violent movements and screaming, he was considered a dangerous threat and was shot to death. As you do. At his cabin, they found the corpses of 2 people whose identities are yet unknown. Placed next to the lumberjacks' chopped wood, the limbs, heads, and torso of the victims were separated from each other, as if they were logs. The logging company declared no responsibility for the deaths, citing the victims' entry into the fenced area. However, they will face a moderate fine for lack of security. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Fines? What's that about? But that was Bloodbark, a very good game. I thought about part of the way through that I was like, I think we're not killing trees here. That's why they're bleeding. And that's why people were growing into trees and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, awesome game. I liked it. I loved it. Loved it! Great game.